Welcome once again to Havana Media. My name is Bonfesa Winum, and as usual, I'm going to be your host for today. Now, something interesting is happening here, and I would like you to watch the way Kiunjuri was being heckled in Laikipia County, his own area. Before I come back so that we can continue with the discussion, watch this. Let me start by saying this, that right now, as things stand, anything that ODM party wants, they can take. I know you might ask yourself why. Anything that ODM party wants right now from the government, they can take. Take a look at this. Right now, the decision has been made in court that ODM is the majority. So it means that tomorrow, when members of parliament, MPs will be going back to the parliament, so our expectation of the people is that perhaps maybe Junet Mohammed sits in the position of the majority. So the ODM, the Azimio, in fact, the whole of Azimio will sit in the position on the side of the majority, and then of course Ichungwa together with these people on the minority. But I don't know how that one will be. With one thing I know is that they are going to stand firm, and they are going to take their position, because they know that position is rightfully belongs to them. Now, why did I say that ODM can take anything they want right now? I want to ask you a question, a very simple question, a very open question that needs an answer from you. Whom do you think in UDA can withstand the people or the strength of the people of the ODM? Whom do you think in UDA or Kenya Kwanza can withstand the strength of somebody like Edwin Sifuna?
My brother Mungatana was trying to paint a picture of us in the opposition as people who don't participate in debates, and is trying to conflict my decision to reject or not to sit there and listen to Ruto's lies during the presidential debate. And do you know what? No. Even during that presidential debate, nobody is allowed to speak.
I think
just let me finish.
Let me finish. Parliamentary.
Let me finish.
Let's be parliamentary.
We are not in parliament. How can we be parliamentary? We are on TV. We are not in parliament. King is not here to protect you. We have to speak the way we speak. This is not parliament.
No, you can't.
I can say. Who says I cannot say? This is not your show. It is his show. Let him be the one to tell me what I can say and what I cannot say. Let me finish. I'll finish.
Let me address
and then you'll address me. Let me finish first.
But you cannot call people
let me finish first.
How can you say this is a lie?
It is the English language.
No.
If something is not true, it's called a lie. This is not parliament.
Whom do you think can withstand the strength of somebody like Simbarati? Whom do you think in UDA or in Kenya Kwanza can withstand the strength of Mishimboko? Who? Okay, the mistake that William Samoei Ruto did, it reached a point that William Samoei Ruto thought that now is the one, is the final say that nobody can tell him anything, and it forced him. He thought it wise maybe to chase away some people. He chased somebody like Cleophas Malala. Cleophas Malala is one of the people maybe who could stand and talk with these people, talk back at people like Edwin Sifuna. And then you are being lied to send somebody like Rigathi Gachagua away, a very mouthy Rigathi Gachagua, someone that can defend you, can talk about you, can try to defend your politics, and bring in, and they again help you to bring somebody like Kithure Kindiki, someone who has never been a politician. A soprano guy, someone who cannot even give sauti yake isikike, his voice is never been heard. Are you seeing? So that is a mistake. What is funny, I was wondering, by the way, that what mistake did William Ruto do? Like, who advised William Ruto? Because right now, there is nothing that William Samoei Ruto can tell ODM people. Nothing. Nothing. What are you going to tell them? They've known that in fact, you even had James Orengo saying that they've realized right now. They've realized that even the votes of 2022 was rigged.
And me, James Orengo, I can tell you, I cannot sacrifice the truth for any political gain. I'll always say the truth. I'll always say the truth. And I think I've survived in politics because of saying the truth. When I won an election, we didn't have money to run around with, but at least there was some element of fairness. Now, I'm asking my party ODM, don't lose this thing that the High Court of Kenya has said that Azimio is the majority party. Don't leave it, because instead of sitting on the table with whoever is in power, the court is giving you what belongs to you. Why are we giving up? Why is Kenya giving up? When history and everything is behind you. We don't want career politicians. We have people with convictions. This is what will bring change to Kenya. Don't go to somebody's house and you're given a good meal and then you forget that the next meal will not be the same. You know, we have got it wrong since independence. We got it wrong. And that's why even the Gen Zs who are talking about here, I believe that your cry still cannot be heard because all the time we get it all wrong. We are 2.5 years to the elections and everybody's talking about the elections. Everybody's talking about the elections because that is our mindset. But there was the only great thing that Stalin said. Stalin was a Soviet leader. He said, instead of wasting time with the voters, you spend your time with those who count the votes. They're the people who matter. So I am asking everybody, because the signs are that we are going to get it wrong again in 2027. We are getting wrong again in 2027. Kenya wanted change a long time ago. And we were told that until we had a proper constitutional basis for running our elections, we will never succeed. Because Moi won against Jaramogi, he won against Kibaki, we won against Matiba, because we had got it all wrong. We did not solve the problem of the day. And this time around, I think the country is so angry, and the elections may not matter. I am telling you, and I believe it, the country is so angry that when I hear people talking about the elections, I feel very annoyed, because we are going to get it all wrong again. Right now, the court, and in fact I have a lot of problems about the court, but yesterday, the court the High Court made a very important ruling, saying that Kenya Kwanza is not the majority party. The majority party in parliament is Azimio. What are we going to do about it? Are we going to again sit on the table and make a deal? What the court said, the High Court said yesterday, is a confirmation that the election results that were announced in the last elections were not correct. That is the confirmation. Because Raila's party and coalition could not have got the majority of seats, the majority of governors and majority of senators, and lose the presidential election. And now we are talking about the elections. We are talking about the elections. Even if you look at the situation we are in Kenya, we should try and fix Kenya fast. And me, I believe Moi was more powerful, Kenyatta was more powerful, and yet they were shaken until we had to change the constitution. They were shaken, and that's why we moved transition from one party to a multi-party system. It was not easy. It was not easy. We have to be very much conscious and aware of the danger. But as we speak today, we are praying and we are praying for Raila Amolo Odinga to succeed this week, this coming week in Addis Ababa. And part of Raila's mission is being judged on his track record. He has got friends all over also. He has got friends, and he's going to win on his own credentials. That is what is making him such a compelling and attractive candidate for the whole of Africa. Wavenya, umesema umenena, hata mimi Kalonzo rafiki yangu, lakini kwa sasa turudishe gia nyuma kidogo. Tutafute mbinu. Kwa sababu kwa sasa hata mahali Kalonzo anatembea, nani Kioni anasema yeye anataka Matiang'i. Kioni anasema anataka Matiang'i. Wamalwa pia anataka. So even that group, if you go divided, leave alone Raila. Raila is leading a national movement. Lakini if we cannot resolve the problem, the constitutional problem, the structural problems, including the problems about elections, tutakuwa na tabu, tutakuwa na matatizo nyingi sana.
Of course, it's now open. If somebody like Wetangula can decide, can convince himself and buy some other members of parliament so that they make sure that UDA or Kenya Kwanza have got a majority in parliament, then it means that according to them, everything is possible. Everything is possible. So I've told you that right now, if ODM wants to do anything, they can do. If they want to take anything, they can take it. The only thing that we're waiting for is 15th, that is Saturday, when now Raila Odinga will be elected as the chairman of African Union, or he will fail. If he fails, it will change completely the politics of this country, and it will make things harder for William Ruto. If he succeeds also, again, it's also going to be very hard for William Samoei Ruto. And the failure of Raila Odinga to become the chairman of African Union will also leave people like Kalonzo Musyoka, Maraga. I know some people are saying that Raila cannot, but that guy has got, I don't know what that man has in people, that he can just say anything, he can just say something and the wave changes. I really don't I've never understood that guy. I've never understood Raila Odinga, by the way. And it's very difficult if you try to understand Raila Odinga, you are wasting your time because you can't understand him. Are you seeing? Another thing is this issue of Edwin Sifuna. Edwin Sifuna's future in ODM is very bright. I know some people might assume that, but truth be told, Edwin Sifuna's future in ODM is very bright. I heard Anyang' Nyong'o speaking, saying that whatever Edwin Sifuna says, that is final. And don't joke with someone being groomed for more than 8 years. Remember, Edwin Sifuna was taken from his career job by Raila Odinga. He was brought and then given the position of the Secretary General. Do you think Raila was stupid giving Edwin Sifuna the position of Secretary General, and he has never even thought of changing him? He has never thought of something like that. Raila has I've never thought of maybe changing Edwin Sifuna, of maybe giving another position. And like the people like of UDA, they keep on changing the Secretary General, the people of Voipa. But ODM has been intact with Edwin Sifuna for a very long time. Do you know why?
Mimi nimeshangaa sana wakati nafika hapa. Ni mara yangu ya kwanza kuja katika kaunti ya Mandera. Kuanzia kwa airport, ukishuka kwa airport, mtu umetoka Nairobi ukiwa msafi unaingia kwa vumbi. Na Uasin Gishu County, mahali ambapo rais anatoka, kuna airport ngapi? 2. Zote ziko na lami. Moja international, ingine airstrip ya kulanda machopa yake. Sasa akikuja hapa tumuulize, wakati unajenga airstrip 2 Uasin Gishu, kilomita 3 ya lami hapa Mandera, itakushinda? Sasa ukiweka hiyo ndio waulize hawa watu kura. Lakini tukiendelea kuishi kwa vumbi hivi, haiwezekani. Mheshimiwa Roba, nimeshtuka sana. Mimi naingia Mandera, hakuna stima Mandera. Mwaka mzima tangu Ramadhan, mwaka ule mwingine. Mwaka mzima watu wanakaa bila stima kuanzia Ramadhani ya last year. Ramadhan ndio hii ingine na tupata chini ya wiki 4 hakuna stima Mandera. Wewe unatuambia unataka 99%, utatoa wapi bana my friend? Kama watu wa Mandera hapa hawana stima, generator zimekufa mwaka mzima. Kila siku governor anapiga simu Nairobi, wanamwambia generator zinakuja. Ambia Ruto akuje na hizo generator next week. Akuje nazo. Niseme hii maneno ama niwache? Niseme nisiseme? Kwa sababu hakuna stima Mandera. Hata hospitali ile tumepelekwa ambayo ilijengwa na county government inakimbia na generator. Mtu anapelekwa theater ako na generator, mafuta ikiisha kwa hiyo generator tunapoteza mtu. Kwa sababu ya hiyo shida ya stima hakuna maji. Nimeenda kwa fire station ya municipal, kitu kimejengwa vizuri na pesa za devolution zile baba aliwapatia, lakini maji hadi lazima iletwe na Bowser kwa sababu hatuna stima ya kuleta maji. Utatoa wapi kura 98% bwana my friend? Muache kudanganyana bwana. Tuache kudanganyana. Usiposuluhisha masuala ambayo yanawakabidhi wananchi, wacha kutusumbua hapa. Patiana hiyo nafasi mtu mwingine afanye hiyo kazi kama kazi imekushinda. Ama namna gani? Tunaambiwa huko Nairobi, unajua nimewaambia ukikula chakula ya mama yako tu unafikiria kila kitu iko sawa. Nimekuja hapa nikashangaa tukiwa katika ofisi zetu kule Nairobi, air condition ndio yeye inalia mzuri. Cherargei amekaa namna hii amekula chakula ya bunge. Anasema county government isiguze kazi ambazo ni za kitaifa. Haya, mimi pia nataka nijiunge na wenzangu wanaosema ya kwamba ni wakati sasa tusuluhishe hili swala la IEBC. Ndugu zetu wa Banisa sasa ni mwaka wa pili wamekaa bila mwakilishi pale bunge. Na ni kitu ambacho hakikubaliki kikatiba na kisheria. Huyu ndugu yetu Cherargei na wadanganya ati ni watu wa Wiper wamesimamisha hii mambo ya IEBC. Sasa kwa sababu mimi ndio wakili mkubwa hapa, unajua huyu umesoma Gumbaru gani? Amekuja juzi tu. Kesi ya Wiper tulimaliza ndani ya familia ya Azimio. The reason why the IEBC has not been reconstituted, kuna wakora fulani walisponsor mtu akaenda kotini Kiambu, koti ambayo tunaijua, wao wanatoa orders za ajabu sana. Wao ndio wamesimamisha, wanasema there is no inclusion of persons with disability in the panel. Kwa hivyo Cherargei, kwa sababu hata usiku ulituambia kuna vitu mnachoranga, mimi najua hata hiyo ni nyinyi mmechora. Endeni mtoe kesi ya Kiambu, na kama haiwezi tolewa, huyo Chief Justice aharakishe hiyo kesi ifanye nini? Ikamilike. Na jioni nimekaa nikashtuka, mnaniambia watu ya UDM hatuo, watu wa Banisa tayari wamechaguana. Nikasema na sisi watu wa ODM hamkutuambia kuna uchaguzi, kwa sababu kama kuna uchaguzi hata sisi watu wa ODM tunaweza kuangukia bahati yetu tuongee na hawa wananchi watupatie kiti. Kwa hivyo ule candidate mmechagua wa UDM akae tayari, wakati IEBC itasema kipenga kimepigwa, tuingie sisi wote kwa debe, alafu wananchi wafanye nini? Waamue. Other than that, hii mambo ingine ya 2027, unajua mimi kama katibu wa chama, I am very clear in my mind. Usipofanyia wananchi kazi, hata ufanye nini, haki ya Mungu, hakuna kitu unapata. Si nyinyi mnataka kazi? Mnataka kazi ama story? Wakati ya story ilikwisha, Mheshimiwa Cherargei, tunajua mko sawa na mastori, lakini saa hii ni kazi. Akiingia, mwambie weka lami kwa airport, arudishe stima, arudishe maji, arudishe hivi vitu vingi.
Edwin Sifuna is very wise, very bright, and has got a brighter future in ODM. Raila was not stupid. We used to say that Raila did not groom anybody, but if you try to look at it very keenly, you'll come to realize that Raila Odinga groomed Edwin Sifuna indirectly. Indirectly. Without anybody knowing. And right now is the... And okay, if it was not groomed, where is Robert Alai? Why can't Robert Alai speak? After yesterday's warning, why can't Robert Alai speak? Why can't Junet Mohammed speak? Why can't somebody like Opiyo Wandayi and John Mbadi speak? Because the people have been very mouthy that, Edwin Sifuna is doing this, is doing that. There is something that Raila Odinga knows about Edwin Sifuna that nobody understands, nobody knows.
Secondly,
I think you read the interview that Sifuna had Kenya Times recently, where he made it very, very clear. Being the Secretary General the spokesperson of the party, he clarified every issue. And since then, we have not seen any writing about Sifuna in the newspapers at all. Sasa wewe ni nani? Sasa wewe unaanza leo kupinga Sifuna. Wewe ni nani? We in the party sourced Sifuna from his professional work to bring him to the party. And he has been doing an excellent job since then. Ama sivyo? So let us support him. We in the party support him. Let the people support him. The guy is built for the future. Ama sivyo? The guy is built for the future. You know what I mean? Ukiangalia huko mbele, utaona Sifuna. Utaona nani? Sifuna. If you don't know what I'm saying, go home, fikiria. Sawa sawa?
So that is why even the acting chairperson and the acting patron of ODM is saying that whatever Edwin Sifuna says, that is final. Why do you think they just say that whatever Edwin Sifuna says is final? The future of Edwin Sifuna. So after all, guys, that is just my thought, and that is all I have for today. Let me just know what you think in the comment section. But just a reminder, if we are meeting for the first time, don't forget to take a minute, click the subscribe button. Can also like, share, drop me a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think and where you're watching this video from. But bearing in mind that we are in a situation, we are in a position whereby the politics of the country is changing as days goes by. Until we meet again, I've been your host, Boniface Awino. Bye-bye.